How long does it take to finalize a divorce in India? Filing for divorce, preparing a response to the petition, and appearing in court can be a time-consuming and difficult process. Divorce in India can take anywhere from 6 months to a year or more to finalize, depending on factors like the complexity of the case, the parties' willingness to cooperate, and the court's workload. Divorce in India can be granted for a variety of reasons, including cruelty, adultery, desertion, religious conversion, mental illness, and terminal illness. This article offers a high-level overview of the divorce law in India, covering such topics as divorce grounds, contested versus uncontested divorce, divorce duration, mediation, settlement, and child support. The legal process of divorce in India. Divorce is the formal procedure for severing a marriage and can be both lengthy and complex. It depends on a number of factors how long it takes to finalize a divorce in India. In India, getting a divorce can take anywhere from 6 months to a year. Filing for divorce in India is a multi-step legal process that includes responding to the divorce petition, appearing in court, and finalizing the divorce. Divorce proceedings can drag on for a while if the case is complicated, one or both parties are uncooperative, or the court is overburdened. Divorce rates in India are on the rise, with data showing that 13% of marriages there end in dissolution. Divorce in India is governed by Indian law, and it's important to know what that entails before beginning the process. Grounds for divorce in India. Divorce can be filed for on various grounds in India. Cruelty, adultery, desertion, religious conversion, mental illness, and terminal illness are all acceptable justifications. The most common cause of divorce in India is cruelty, which can take many forms. Recent research indicates that cruel treatment is the root cause of 40% of divorces in India. Divorce proceedings in India can take a long time depending on a number of factors, including the difficulty of the case, the parties' willingness to cooperate, and the number of pending cases in the court system. The divorce process in India can take up to 2 years. Contested versus uncontested divorce in India. In India, there are 2 distinct categories for divorce, contested and uncontested. A divorce is considered uncontested when the divorcing couple can't find any reason to disagree about any of the divorce's terms. In most cases, a divorce of this kind can be finalized in 6 months to a year. In contrast, a contested divorce occurs when the spouses cannot come to an agreement on any aspect of the divorce. Depending on the circumstances and the parties' willingness to negotiate, a contested divorce can take anywhere from a few months to several years. A contested divorce can drag on for a few months to several years. There will likely be multiple court hearings, and the parties will need to be prepared to present evidence in support of their claims. A mediator may be appointed by the court to help the parties negotiate a settlement. How long does it take to get a divorce in India? It may take a very long time for a divorce case to be resolved in India. Divorce proceedings can last anywhere from a few months to several years, depending on the specifics of the case, the jurisdiction in which it was filed, and the efficiency of the court. Divorce in India typically takes at least 6 months to finalize. The purpose of this legally mandated cooling-off period is to give divorcing couples an opportunity to reconcile their differences and make an informed decision. However, the process could take significantly longer if the divorce is contested, meaning that the spouses cannot agree on issues like property division, child custody, or alimony. The court may need to schedule multiple hearings to collect evidence, hear testimony from the parties, and make a determination in such cases. In addition, the case could go on for a long time if one of the parties appeals the lower court's decision. For this reason, it's important to consult with a divorce lawyer who can facilitate a swift resolution and aid in settlement negotiations. Mediation and settlement options in Indian divorce cases. Mediation is a process in which a neutral third party assists a couple in reaching an agreement on the terms of their divorce. This can include issues like property division, child custody, and financial support. Mediation can be voluntary or court-ordered. Another option for resolving a divorce in India is settlement. This entails the couple reaching an agreement without the assistance of a mediator. Settlement can be a faster and less expensive option than going to court, but both parties must be willing to compromise and collaborate. For couples who want to avoid a lengthy and contentious court battle, both mediation and settlement can be viable options. However, it is important to remember that if the couple is unable to reach an agreement through mediation or settlement, the court will make the final decision on the terms of the divorce. Child custody and support in Indian divorce cases. In Indian divorce cases, determining custody and alimony for any children involved is a top priority. One parent pays another for the upkeep of their child, also known as child support, while the other parent has legal custody of the child and has the right to make important decisions regarding the child's upbringing. Child custody and child support are two of the many issues that must be resolved during a divorce. Both parties can agree on the terms or the court can issue a ruling. Divorce proceedings in India can take a long time depending on a number of factors, such as the number of contested issues and the court's current caseload. If both parties agree on everything, an uncontested divorce can be finalized in as little as 6 months, while a contested divorce can take several years to settle. In child custody and support cases, the court's top priority is protecting the child's best interests. The court will take into account a number of factors, including the child's age, health, education level, and the parent's income and ability to provide for the child. A child's wishes may be taken into account by the court if they are old enough to do so. Emotional and psychological impacts of divorce on spouses and children in India. In India, divorce can have emotional and psychological consequences for both spouses and their children. Ending a marriage is a difficult process that frequently results in feelings of stress, sadness, and anger. Divorce can cause a wide range of emotions in spouses, including loneliness, fear of the future, and a sense of failure. It may also result in financial difficulties, particularly for women who are frequently financially dependent on their spouses. Children can feel a variety of emotions, including confusion, sadness, and anxiety. Divorce has the potential to disrupt their routines and relationships with their parents. They may also experience feelings of guilt or blame for their parents' divorce. During this difficult time, it is critical for both spouses and children to seek support. Counseling and therapy can assist people in dealing with their emotions and developing healthy coping mechanisms. It is also critical for parents to prioritize their children's needs and well-being throughout the divorce process. The time it takes to finalize a divorce in India varies depending on the circumstances of the case. The average time spans between 6 months and several years. To ensure a smooth and timely divorce process, it is critical to work with a qualified lawyer and follow the legal procedures.